And excited now to be joined by Jessica Berman. She's the commissioner of the NWSL. Great to have you here on Football Americas, and great to have you as a partner of ESPN. Congratulations.
It's a great day. It's a historic day for the NWSL and women's soccer globally.
It sounds like a dramatic day as well. I was listening to your press conference. Is it true that these deals get signed like literally in the minutes leading up to the press conference?
It is true.
You don't look that nervous. You don't look like it was stressful.
We had to manifest our truth. That's been a theme for us in the last 12 to 18 months. We knew we had to just say it until it became so. And that was true today as well. We knew we'd get it done. Just was a little more interesting and dramatic than maybe some would have liked.
There's obviously in any big business deal a lot of headlines. What for you is the most important takeaway from this?
It's a great question. I think the most important takeaway for me is the broad reach and visibility we're going to get. This 2023 season, we had 30 national broadcast windows out of all of our games, and next year we're quadrupling that to 118 across all four partners. And it really is a testament to the belief from our board's perspective and our owners that we want to invest in ourselves and we want to invest for the future, because we know that broad discoverability and reach and exposure is going to change the future of this game.
I mentioned in another show that we were doing how this is not the expected final, right? The top two seeds go out in the semis at home. But in many ways, I do feel like it's a dream final. And maybe you can put your marketing kind of commissioner hat on here. When you have the farewell match effectively for Megan Rapinoe, when you have a farewell match for Ali Krieger, those events on their own would be massive draws. To have both farewells on your championship game, I mean, it is a dream final for you in some way, right?
It's a storybook ending to an incredible season and an incredible career for each of Ali Krieger and Megan Rapinoe, and I'm just so glad that they get to compete against each other for a championship on primetime television. And it's what they deserve, frankly, and they deserve to see what we've been building behind the scenes and experience what a premier sports event feels like. Female athletes haven't historically experienced that, and they've come here and seen 250 media members show up and be ready to ask tons and tons of questions about the game itself. It's really unprecedented in the history of this country and the way that people are ready to embrace and support the growth of women's sports and the NWSL in particular for the present and the future.
Do you feel a little bit like it's the end of an era? Because as we see these greats, especially from like the 2015 team and the 2019 team that won World Cups, that really brought the U.S. women's national team back into the kind of national consciousness in that way. Man, those are some mega stars that you now have to, replace from like a star building marketing standpoint. Is there any concern there about kind of the big names that you're set to lose here? Not just in Krieger and Rapinoe, but over the last few years, we've really seen some big name retirements.
Well, we've seen the lasting impact of, even if you look back to 99, Brandi Chastain and Mia Hamm and all of the people who really built the foundation of women's soccer in this country. And now that has happened on the backs of Megan Rapinoe and Ali Krieger. And it's our hope that we're not saying goodbye to them. Hopefully they'll stay engaged and involved in the league in the future. And I know that they have a lot of ways to contribute to our growth, and they want to be part of what we are building collectively. We're doing this for them so that they can feel confident that they've left the game better than they found it. And we see that this is also an opportunity to pass the torch to the next generation of talent who are incredible. And from a U.S. women's national team perspective, those players competing in our league, watching the way Jaden Shaw performed and watching the way Alyssa Thompson performed in their recent call-up, we know that the future is bright for the U.S. women's national team.
Do you ever stop, take a moment, and think about all that has been accomplished in those 2 years?
I think moments like this force that inflection point. And even thinking about last year's championship and the subjects that I knew I would be and was asked about, and seeing how different this is today is really almost like a pinch me moment to celebrate and to acknowledge how far we've come. It is, yes, many people's hard work to get to this point, but really it's a testament to the fact that the world is ready for women's soccer. The world is ready to celebrate, consume, and be excited and entertained by the incredible product that is the NWSL. And thankfully, we're putting the right tools and resources in place to manifest that in a way that will allow us to capitalize on the future.
The world is ready for women's soccer, and so are we here at ESPN. Jessica Berman, thanks so much for making some time here on Football Americas, and congratulations again on a landmark day for the league.
Thank you.